Well, well, well. It's been a long journey from the deep all the way to Metamorphosis. But we finally did it. After, feels like ages, but finally did it. And you know what? I enjoy every single moment of it. All the frustration, to the repetition, to finally being Metamorphosis, the hardest Tetris puzzle I beat in the journey. And I know there are other harder puzzles, but I think this is a good spot to end the series, my Tetris Effect series, because I'm going to just play for fun. Alright, so as I always do for every video game, I'm going to give my final verdict. Yeah, instant 10. Just 10 out of 10. Instant. My complaint, it's pretty minor, but I think they fixed it in Tetris Connected, or Tetris Effect Connected. Kind of wish that there was actually a local or online co-op, because when you're playing Journey mode and then when you go into Effects mode, it's all geared for single player. That's not bad. I can't diss it, because that's what it does well. It's not really a detriment to it, it's actually adds to the experience. More specifically, I kind of think the game could have benefited from, just co-op, which they actually did in Connected. Because the fact that you could have played with 2 or 3 or 4 other players, that would have been actually nice, but just playing it by yourself, it's fun. It's absolutely fun, especially Journey mode. The Journey mode makes up for the lack of co-op, but I think the game is just so well done that it should have benefited from co-op. That's okay, but that's my opinion. I think it could have benefited from that, and I would have liked that. But that's not thing against the game. Like, actually, that's just a minor thing, and it doesn't take away from it. Now, to what I like about it. The visual, well, let's get to it. Journey mode and effects mode, when you add to the single player experience, when you focus on that, it's just pure, it's pitch perfect, or it's flawless. It's flawless to a T. From the Journey mode, where it gets you to the basics of Tetris that you have utilized in the past. If you play Tetris in the past, you will get tested to your Tetris ability to the max. The Deep is just a great start when you start your Tetris campaign, and then Metamorphosis is just all out gonna test your limits to the... If there's something that can test your endurance of Tetris ability or Tetris game, Metamorphosis is the perfect combination of all your Tetris ability. Everything you learn from Area 1 all the way into Area 6, it gets tested to a T. If you can beat it, you are a boss. And I've proven that I could beat it. I was very determined, and I love that. So yeah, it's just a great throwback to the past with new stuff that I don't think that a lot of Tetris have done. They have, but in terms of the modern Tetris, it's well done. And even the effect modes, even though it's not as tight and fleshed out like you're actually doing a campaign, the effect modes just really add to the playstyle. There's just so many variety in there in terms of relaxing, intense, challenging, or in terms of just kind of going into Zen mode, which I did a lot in Journey mode. Love that. So what overall I'm saying, gameplay is just pitch perfect because it's Tetris. There's nothing unique or nothing well, it is unique. There's just nothing groundbreaking with the Tetris effect, but it's Tetris, but they added a modern spin and added some very cool tweaks that were necessary. It just makes up for it. So yeah, the single player content, there's just enough content that after you finish the Journey mode, you can just head to effects mode, or you can replay Journey mode after beginner to expert level and just keep playing it. And then you unlock the theater mode. Yeah, you unlock the theater mode to just enjoy the wonderful music. You unlock the theater mode, which was well earned, to enjoy all the music that you highly enjoy, to hum, to sing, to actually just get on the beat. They're all fantastic, for understandable. Another thing that was a plus about it is the visual designs are crazy good. For this, artistic wise and visual designs, everything that was presented, from the Deep to all the way to Metamorphosis, all the visual designs, even if it wasn't the greatest song in Journey mode, they're fantastic. They're that will move your body. You'll get you in beat. You're impressed. You'll love it. You'll probably put it on Spotify or whatever music playlist you are. These songs are either relaxing to they're relaxing, catchy. They're relaxing, catchy. They're very romantic. I don't know if that's a word, but I don't care. And they're just awe-inspiring that they're and hauntingly good that you just can't help but replay the level because the songs are very good. I got so many levels that I'm just like, I'm impressed. And the fact that the Tetris blocks with your gameplay matches the beat and it's just a rhythm game to test you're on beat. It's just great musical accompaniment that matches with the gameplay. Whatever you're moving your Tetris block or moving the environment or doing anything with the visual design to match the beat, it all culminates in a very perfect musical experience. I love it every single time. And it really works when it's something that is something with dubstep or with the Rival Passion or with the Spirit Canyon or Metamorphosis or Yin and Yang, one of my perfect ones, or Celebration. The gameplay matches the musical beat and the beat matches the visual designs and everything just fits to a T. Impressive is what I gotta say. I cannot stress this enough. Please play Tetris Effect. And the last thing that I really liked about it, besides the single player content, the gameplay, the fantastic music. Yeah, plus I like that it's so challenging too. Even when you play Journey Mode or on that, I like that there's a lot of challenge with the Tetris Effect. It just feels like once you fit in Metamorphosis, it just feels like you actually accomplished something. You can't expect that from a Tetris game, but it's well earned. It just feels like you actually accomplished something in a single player. You will utilize it. It feels like a great accomplishment once you're done with Journey Mode, and then when you get to Effects Mode, it just feels like you just master what you already accomplished in Journey Mode. So, yeah, people, 10 out of 10. I would play it again. I recommend you guys play it. I recommend you even check it out. Even if Tetris is not your thing, this is the Tetris game that I recommend. And if you have Tetris Connect, what are you waiting for? Freaking play it! So yeah, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. This is one of almost my top, maybe 10 PS4 games. I would play it over and over and over again. That's all I gotta say. So, glad you guys enjoyed my Tetris Effect series. I certainly did, and I might be replaying the music. Okay, we're done.